Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today is the 20th of November. It is a Thursday. I'm starting off on the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, I can see here that we have this almost downtrend, but not too convincing because of these candlesticks that we have over here and also this trend line. I was really hoping for a deeper pullback, maybe back to these levels here or even back to these levels here or even further before continuing down. But I'm not too sure what exactly is going on because I'm still not convinced that a downtrend is starting. However, because I have to react to what I'm seeing, it does look like maybe potential areas might be this level here, or even down here if at all the sells continue. So going over to the 4-hour time frame. Also, another thing that I also want to mention, this trend line here that we have on the daily, if we take a look at the weekly time frame, it is a bit on the steeper end. And usually trend lines like these that are quite steep, they usually tend to get widened a little bit. So I don't know if price would want to make that pullback to maybe widen this trend line here, or if at all maybe we'll continue with this steep trend line, who knows. But this is also just another reason why I'm a bit hesitant, you know. So anyway, the 4-hour time frame, so I had this rising wedge that I saw. I did see this, but I don't know. I was still thinking that maybe price would pull back. I was stopped out. I entered around this level here. I was holding a buy trade for almost a week, guys, almost a week, in the hopes that price would make that bigger pullback. But as you can see here, I got stopped out. Whoa, anyway, it was tough, but I'm also a bit okay because I had really calculated what I would lose if at all I was stopped out. But it's interesting because, you know, this consolidation has just been giving everybody mixed signals. I didn't really see any sell areas here, maybe apart from this bearish engulfing candle here on the 4-hour time frame. But you can see, even if on the 4-hour time frame, if at all I did enter on this candle here, I would still be stopped out by this movement over here. So it's just been a tricky week. So I'm happy that at least we have a breakout. Either direction is still fine because now I just have to follow the trend. And because we have broken to the downside, I think potential areas maybe for me to look for sells would probably be around these levels here or even back up further. Because when I take my fib, let me take my fib and see. I think I'm going to take it from that level here. Okay, we have around the 38.2 and the 50. So this area here looks like a potential area for price to pull back. I think I'd be just waiting for better prices. A deeper pullback would be fine, but I'm still a bit hesitant. But let's see, because at least the fact that we had this chart pattern here, I think it'll be nice for it to complete the move, because when I measure from here to here, the breakout would be something like that. Yeah, something back to these levels here. So I don't know if price would want to make a pullback and then maybe just continue with more moves towards the downside. But yeah, I'll be on standby for the sells now. Still a bit hesitant, to be completely honest. I think there's something going on that I'm not understanding with these charts. I don't know if it's like on the fundamental side or what, but yeah, basically that's what I'm looking at. I think on the 1-hour time frame, not much to cover over here. I'm just waiting for the same thing, pullback. I'm not going to be entering any pullbacks on the 4-hour or the 1 hour. I usually enter pullbacks on the daily time frame, hence why I was entering here. But yeah, it was an L, but right now I'm going to be on standby for that sort of move, or even up here. So let me take a look at the dollar index. Now the dollar index here, this one was a bit cleaner. We can see that here we've been having higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. I don't know if this level here is going to be a stronger level to maybe have like a double top, because personally I'm still favoring at least a pullback, even back down to these levels down here before continuing up. I am long-term bullish on the dollar, but I just feel like, I don't know, this weekly time frame, we have almost made like a wick fill here. So I don't know if price would want to maybe come back down so that we can continue with a proper, you know, uptrend with a trend line. But if at all it continues pushing up, my job will just be to react to the market. And we can see here potential areas are here and even further up. So if at all this happens, that means there are going to be some big sell moves on GU. Yeah, I don't think there's much to cover apart from just waiting to see if at all the dollar would want to make a pullback here on the 4-hour time frame. Or if it wants to continue pushing up. But either way, I don't want to catch like a falling knife, yeah, because I just want to get clean prices with clean pullbacks. So I'll be on standby for that. If I don't get that this week, that's still okay. It is the life of trading, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what this month holds. As for the news, what news do we have today? So Thursday, we have some news at 4:30 p.m. East African time. What are these? Average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, unemployment rate. Okay, so these look like these could be something that could push the dollar. So I'm interested to see what will happen. At 4:30 p.m. And Friday we have some pound news at 10, pound news again at 12:30 and 5:45 p.m. Interesting week. I think that's all I can say. I'll just be reacting to the market. I'm not as confident, but at least because of this chart pattern, I think I'm okay looking for sells at the moment. But if at all this trend line breaks out, I won't be shocked if price wants to make like a deeper pullback. Let me know on what you think. Have a good day. Bye bye.